Well, good morning to you and happy Wednesday. We've got a pretty nice start as we kick off conditions this Wednesday morning here across Oregon, and we are expecting a pretty seasonable day ahead with pretty dry conditions as well. But as we round out this weekend, look towards the end of our weekend, we're going to be looking at that rain chance returning here across our area. But as you step out the door this morning, it is beautiful. No clouds or rain to talk about, but we are noticing the fog starting to develop a little bit more in the Willamette Valley, especially towards more towards Eugene this morning, where visibility was earlier around 10 miles, but now it's dropped down to about 8. So it's not much in the way of fog, but I do think we will get a little bit of fog development along that I-5 corridor this morning. Now, when we look at temperatures, it is a bit on the chilly side. We've got the upper 30s in the Willamette Valley and in the Umpqua Basin. Roseburg, though, sitting at 41 degrees. You got the lower 40s there along the central coast and upper 30s, low 40s there in the Cascades, too. Temperatures look pretty pleasant, though. We're expected to be warming up into those mid 60s today with lots of sunshine. Central Coast and the Cascades expected to stay in those 50s, but we should see widespread 60s tomorrow with a little bit of fog development. But let's talk about today. We are going to see temperatures by lunchtime starting to creep into those mid 50s here across our area, and I do think it's still comfortable enough to keep the jacket on. But as you get towards that peak heating hour, really between 4 to 5 o'clock, we should be back into those mid 60s, a few passing clouds, and I think we're actually going to see a bit more cloud cover heading into later tonight, but mainly into tomorrow. But let's talk about our weekend, because we are going to be dry all the way up until Sunday, but we've got another upper level low that's going to be swinging through late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and this is what's going to be putting an end to the sunny conditions this weekend. We're expecting quite a bit of rain to be moving through early Sunday morning and really lasting throughout the majority of our Sunday, and there's a few spots, especially along the Cascades, that could be getting some more snowfall as well. We look to dry out heading into Monday, though, but I do think the majority of our area should be seeing some measurable rainfall going into early Sunday morning into early Monday morning. And a few spots, especially more to our north, could see up to nearly 2 inches of rain, but we'll take any rain we can get. We love it, especially considering that we are pretty dry. But looking at that full forecast for the Central Coast today, you've got a beautiful day, low 60s, but tomorrow we're going to be looking at maybe a few more clouds, but by Saturday we'll be in the low 60s, and then the rain moves in Sunday to put us in the upper 50s. We'll keep that chance of stray showers Monday and Tuesday. For the Umpqua Basin today, upper 60s expected, but mid 60s tomorrow with a little bit of fog out the door tomorrow morning, and then we'll return back to those upper 60s, low 70s into Friday and Saturday, but cooling things off with that rain moving in Sunday, but we should dry out into the beginning of the work week. Low 50s on tap for the Cascade Mountains today, but you start to warm up to the upper 50s too in the work week, but mid 60s by Saturday, and then you welcome that rain chance going into Sunday to cool things off to the low 60s. And then for us in the Willamette Valley, mid 60s today, but you'll get the fog out the door tomorrow morning, and then we'll gradually warm up into the weekend and then see temperatures cool with that rain moving in early Sunday morning for us.